Also, October 18th is a movie called Woman of the Hour. It's directed by Anna Kendrick and it stars Anna Kendrick. Any thoughts on Anna Kendrick, Eric Holmes, as an actress? Movies you liked from her
Love
or
her.
love her?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
because
Every time she shows up in something, I'm like, oh, it's her. And then like she's kind of like undercover great because I,
yes,
I always like her and stuff, but I
the
keep
air
forgetting how great she is. And
up in
it's
the
it's
air,
not until like it's
up in
not
the air,
until
right?
oh I was thinking of there was that
Pitch
space
Perfect.
there was a space one and then there was the
Oh, okay,
oh yeah
right.
she was in
The
the
Accountant.
accountant. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
But like
It's
like
Anderson's
I
favorite movie that year, right? One of Anderson
yeah, I
Conn's.
believe so. But I, I always like her, but it's not until I watch a movie with her in it that I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. She's amazing. Like she's great and everything. But it's like undercover. Like when I talk about like great actresses, I never bring up Anna Kendrick. But when I watch the movie, I'm like, I should start bringing up Anna Kendrick because she's freaking great every time.
Well, okay, Eric. Here's a surprise. She's also a pretty great director. Okay,
I
which yeah. So when you have time, if you have time, I don't think you will have time this week. Maybe the following week.
I gotta watch Take Cover. I cannot watch this one.
Okay, don't worry. I'm not gonna put you on that seat next week because we have Patreon next week. We have a whole bunch of stuff. But anyways, Woman of the Hour. Anna Kendrick plays an aspiring actress in 1978, Los Angeles. She is really struggling. She just moved to LA and she can barely make the rent and her auditions don't go really well. So she calls her agent and her agent suggests that she goes on the dating game, not as an actress, but as just to get her face on television. She actually says, "Okay, well, I guess I'll do it." And she goes on the dating game, but little does she know, one of the three bachelors that she has to pick from is actually a serial killer. That serial killer is played by Daniel Zovato, and that is the premise of Woman of the Hour.
I'm sold. You
You're
can stop
sold?
now. I'm sold.
I will sell you some more.
That's a great premise.
Great premise. Ooh, can I correct you on this and make you want to see this even more and shirk your cinematics responsibilities next week? How's
I
this?
will not be listening to this because I gotta watch Take Cover and I cannot watch this. No, go ahead.
Woman of the Hour is based on a true story of the person who's called the dating game serial killer. That person is Rodney Alcala. And over supposedly, Rodney Alcala
Hold
killed,
up.
yes.
They let a guy on the dating game when there's a serial killer called the dating game serial killer on the loose.
No, he was called the dating game serial killer after they found out that.
That would make more sense.
Right,
All
right.
right, go
So
ahead.
can you imagine the producers of the dating game? They're vetting their contestants. They're vetting these people. And yes, one of these people slipped through. That was Rodney Alcala. And in this movie, that serial killer is played by Daniel Zobato. So it's based on a true story. All I'm gonna say it's a really fantastic film. I was thinking, how was Anna Kendrick going to tackle a movie set in period 1970s Los Angeles and make it an effective thriller? Because think about it, it's about how she meets the dating game person who's also a serial killer. She makes it really scary, really tense, and she actually juxtaposes several subplots in the movie that makes it very interesting. I'm not going to really dive deep on to what these subplots are. Well, there's one subplot regarding a teenage runaway who comes across this serial killer, and you get to see her experiences with this person, and you actually get to see a little bit of the actress's experiences with him as well. Here's the big surprise. The title is Woman of the Hour. Ultimately, the movie's success rests on the performance of Daniel Zovato as the killer, and most of the film is centered on his journey. And it is a scary, scary watch. And it's also, we also like to mention value added. I'm not going to say what happens, all right, with Woman of the Hour. At the end of Woman of the Hour, Eric at times mentions end credits, which are unnecessary. Wait till you get to the end credits of Woman of the Hour.
Are you
There's
talking
gonna
end credits or post credit scene?
so, post
Okay.
credit scene where the
I've never
scroll.
said end credits are
Oh yeah, yeah, post credits. I
yeah,
apologize, Eric. Post credits where they talk about facts. I think
yeah.
Eric was mentioning with what is it, the Amber Alert? What was that movie that we covered where you said it was a little bit too unnecessary with the post credits? You could tell why it's necessary. Remember Amber Alert? They actually showed the
The
post credits. where they talk about what
Oh,
happens,
the title,
the
the
title.
blah blah
Yeah.
blah. This many bubble. Yeah.
Yeah. So those kind of statistics are you get to see some of that scroll at the end of the woman of the hour,
Okay.
and you will be
Oh,
very
so I thought you were talking about like a post credit scene, like Samuel Jackson comes in. So,
oh no.
well, 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 Anna Kendrick, I want you to join our dating game initiative.
That's so funny, Eric. No, but when you get to see the facts behind this serial killer, it will blow you away. The movie itself is really well done. I'm giving Woman of the Hour on Netflix October 18th. By the way, Kendrick is also very good. That said, the movie really rests on the performances of Daniel Zovato. He's just very, very good. Kendrick's also good as well. And the person who played the runaway, she's excellent as well. I have to get her name. She's only been in a couple credits. While I'm doing that, can you think of other Anna Kendrick movies you love? By the way,
Well,
eh,
there was that one movie, that space one.
all right,
And
that was
then
good.
I can't remember the I had to look these up, but there was that one, and then there was the one where she was getting away with her and her friends were going on a retreat at
Alice Darling.
Alice Starling. Was that
Yes,
the one with her abusive boyfriend?
that thing. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that one was really good.
Very,
Yeah,
very
Up
good.
in the Airs. Let's see, what
Yeah,
do we got?
I haven't seen any of the Pitch Perfect movies, but
Was it Stowaway? Was that the
you're
space one?
right. That's the movie.
Yeah.
Stowaway, Stowaway. That's it. Also, the actress Autumn Best, she plays Amy, the runaway, who actually has a run-in with Daniel Zovato's character, Rodney. Again, Woman of the Hour, worth a check out on Netflix, October 18th. 4 stars from me. So moving on,